I don't know. I should have let Mike finish out. It sounded pretty good there. But again, as Michael has said, my name is Kevin Clay. 1985, I was actually 20 years old at the time, and I was given a life sentence. Okay, I was a high school dropout. I was up in Rome, Georgia. Anybody know Rome, Georgia? Yeah, that's why I was up in the mountains up there, you know. So, you know, but I didn't once I got in, I got around some older guys. I'm gonna tell you what, because Mike talked about giving you my formula, if you will. I got around some older guys, and what they told me, said, young blood, let me tell you something. Don't get in prison, hanging around all your little peers and all this old stuff like this, because what's going to happen is that you're going to be in here forever. Now, I didn't want to be in prison forever. I'm going to be honest with you. They gave me a life sentence. And if everybody understands what life means life. I'm still on parole as we speak at this moment. I've been out 10 years now. So life means life. I wasn't trying to live in the penitentiary for the rest of my life. So what I did, I started getting involved with anything that I felt like was going to make me a better person. And so in the process of what I wanted to do, I started looking at three things. I had a vision, I understood my challenges, and I wanted the rewards. And some of these things that I think this group here is called dream givers. And one of the things that it was given to me was a vision. Some people are calling it a dream. But it was a vision given to me saying, you can do this. This is who you can be. You can help somebody. You can go back and you can start teaching other people how to be better and how to be positive and how to make changes. So when I started looking at what can I do, I'm asking myself, what can I do? What is my calling? And so one thing that came to mind is I had to start being real and specific. Y'all understand that? Real and specific. Everybody say that with me. Real and specific. When I say real, I had to start being real to myself. I had to start looking at what were my strengths? What were my weaknesses? Where were some opportunities? And where was those threats? And what was my strength? They say, Clay, what's your strength? I love people. I love people. I work with people every day. I get on the phone too much as it is now. My wife says, okay, when you gonna get off that phone? You know, but I stay on it because I'm always helping somebody. I'm always talking to somebody. So I wanted to cultivate that which I was good at. So I wanted to know what was my weaknesses. I didn't have an education. I went through high school 4 years in the same homeroom. Now you ask me, how do you stay in the same homeroom for 4 years? Well, I tell you a quick story. What happened is when I left Cincinnati, I actually failed at that time there because I was in an abusive household. I had a father that loved to hit on me. I had a father that didn't mind hitting me with anything he got his hands on. So eventually my mother left. But at that time, I started going through other challenges, psychological challenges, if you will. And so when I got here, they made me stay out of here because my transcripts wouldn't come from Cincinnati. I went to School of Creative and Performing Arts, and they wouldn't send my transcripts here. So I stayed out another year. Now in that process there, I'm hitting streets hard now. I'm learning, I'm living in these projects up here in Rome, Georgia. So I'm seeing out right there on my strip, off of my stoop, they were slinging all type of drugs. And so obviously I got involved. Obviously that's what I want to do. I'm seeing the guys making money. My mama getting a welfare check. She's getting food stamps. I'm seeing cats with this money. So I want to do what they do. So I finally went back to school. And so at this time here, streets are calling. I don't have time for school. So I'm in the streets, I get suspended, I'm hanging out, I go back to school, I get suspended, I'm hanging out, I go back to school, and that became the cycle. Y'all see how the cycle's going? And then I get set back again to the 9th grade. This is the 3rd year that I'm in the 9th grade. So I finally go back to school, and then, of course, I'm trying to play a little ball. They let me play a little ball for a while, thinking that's going to change me. I had some people who were actually trying to look out for me. And I had pretty decent skills, I have to tell you now. I mean, I can hoop a little bit now, you know. But what happened is those streets kept calling my name. So, and drugs kept calling my name. So what I do is I get right back out here again. So I get left back again. That's 4 years, gentlemen. I am now 19 years old in the 9th grade. I am not going back to nobody high school at 19 years old in the 9th grade. I'm not going to do it. So I quit school. My mom tells me, well, you can't stay in my house without a job. So I get a job. I'm working at a little Wendy's, but I'm still in these streets. Oh yeah, you got a job, you bring some money, but you're not going to stay in my house without some type of paperwork. So I go get my little GED. So I say, Mom, I'm done with you now. Mom, I'm done now. But was I really done? A year later, I'm sitting there facing the judge, and he's talking about I got a life sentence. And I'm only 20 years old. A life sentence. First year you come up for 7 years, and then they got the possibility of setting you off 8 years. Anybody done time in here before? Really, not probation time now. Anybody done time in here before? Know this. So they gave me a life sentence. So what I do is, I can't do this time. I cannot do this. I am not going to do this time. So what I done is I start looking at, where am I going? Clay, what are you going to do? Clay said, I got to get anything I can up under my belt. So I became a firefighter when I was in. I started taking up all type of trades. I learned how to weld. I learned how to do electrical wiring. Anything that had knowledge to it, I want to do it. Anything that had anything to do with trying to gain some type of, because I want to be prepared for when I got out, I'm going to stay out. So after that, I finished up. I'm going to jump a little further in a story. I get to Atlanta Transitional Center. I'm there at Atlanta Transitional Center for 5 years. I worked at the governor's mansion for 5 years. This is all free labor, gentlemen and ladies. You know, this is all free work. But I done it. And I done it with a smile. But I done it with a plan. Because I wanted to get out. That's all my focus was out. And so I had a vision. I understood these challenges. How I'm going to keep myself going. What is going to be some of the hurdles? Because I got out in 2001. August the 6th, 2001, I got out of Atlanta Transition. I got out of prison. August the 20th of that same year, I was walking in the classroom at Georgia State University. That's 2 weeks, 14 days. But that plan didn't start the moment I walked out. That plan, that dream was given to me long before I started that process, long before I walked out that door. And these are some of the things that you have to do. You have to be real, because I claimed it. I was real about it. I was specific about what I wanted to do. I said, I am going back to school. What school are you going to? Georgia State. I didn't apply for no other school. I said, I'm going to Georgia State. That's specific. That is real and specific. What do you want? I want a psychology degree. What do you want to do? I want to be a counselor. I'm being real and specific about what I'm claiming. I'm not getting out here, yeah, man, I want this car, and I want this big house, and I want these women, that was nowhere in my thought process. What I wanted was to go to school, and I went to school, full-time, work, full-time, the Kroger company. I worked for the Kroger company. I got that job before I even got out of the halfway house. I was at the halfway house with that job, and then promoted while I was there. So I'm working full-time, and I'm going to school full-time. And gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I felt like I was pretty cool with how I talked, so I did have me a woman. So now I'm married, all right? I'm married, and I'm married. Y'all understand? Married, working, and going to school. All this is a full-time job. I had no time else for anything else. I occupied my time with what? Positive things. I occupied my time with the vision and the dream that was given to me. What were some of those challenges? Well, some of those nights, I had to stay up all night doing a paper. And then go to work. And then have to deal, because my wife had children. And I treat them as if they were my own, because they are mine. I feed them every day. So they are mine. So I had to take care, make sure they're going to school, make sure things are right with them in school. Going up to the school when I need to go to the school, because I'm hands-on. I love putting my hands on things. Maybe I micromanage a little bit, but I had to be involved. I love being involved. So that took a lot of my time. So no, I wasn't clubbing anywhere. I wasn't out hanging out anywhere. Again, I like playing basketball. I used to have my friends, some of my buddies from our match year go down to run and shoot. Remember, I think it was on Cleveland Avenue? Still there?
It's closed over there.
Right, but I couldn't go. You understand? I couldn't go because I had business to take care of. When you taking care of business, business is going to take care of you. So this is what I put my mind into. And you can do, this is nothing unique for Kevin Clay. I think I see 20 people in here? 20 graduates. I seen 38 in your brochure. This is not unique for me. Each and every person in here can do this. I'm talking about at the 9th grade, 4 years, they told me I was functionally illiterate. This is the talk that they had. I didn't claim this. Just like the man said a minute ago, maybe Katrina's sister. I don't claim that. I don't claim it. I give no mental recognition to negativity. You can't tell me if the sky is blue, the sky is blue. You can't tell me it's turquoise. You can't tell me where it's an off blue. You can't tell me if the sky is blue, the sky is blue. And if it's dark outside, I just say it's helping out the crops. You can't tell me anything negative. You can't give me anything negative. And this is what I charge all of you with. Because contrary to popular opinion and everybody else in here, I'm one of you. I am a peer. Nobody else in here is a peer but me. Meaning, I was sitting here, maybe a little deeper. Somebody was standing where I'm standing right now talking to me. I'm listening to it. This isn't unique for them or for me. Each and every soul in here can do it. Each and every soul in here can do it. Only thing you have to do is learn to ask for the help. Don't have that welfare mentality now. Somebody gonna do it for you. I'm not talking about that. You have to do the work. But you can do it. You have to pick. My man, what's your name? Let me ask you a question. If I'm gonna ask you to hold something, stand up for a minute. I'm gonna ask you to hold something. Hold this for me. I want you to see some of these insignificant things. I want you to hold that and put that in one hand. I want you to grab this one right here. Now, one of the things I want you to hold on to it now. Don't let it fall now. These insignificant. Again, don't let that fall. But I need you to pick this significant chair up right here. Huh? Why is it not going to work? Only thing you got to do is put these down and pick that up. You understand? That's all you got to do is put these down and pick that up. But this is what I'm telling everybody in here. Let these insignificant things go and pick up those things which are significant. Your life is what is significant. Your vision is what is significant. Not these other little sidebar things. So with that, I know we want to eat a little bit. So, I'm not going to hold everybody up, but this is what I want to share with my peers.
It's good talk.
This is what I want to share with my peers. And by all means, I have a company called Global Leadership. What we do is we do coaching, we do help. Call me. If y'all need it, get in touch with Kim, Ms. Davis. I'm sorry about that. Get in touch with Ms. Davis and contact me. And we can talk it out. We can help you get through it. I'm telling you now, don't call me with that nonsense though. I'm telling you, I am still real. I will hang up on you. All right? I will hang up on you. But if you need any assistance and guidance and direction of how you need to go, kicking out a plan, putting your plan of action together, I am there to help you. This is my service to you. Somebody did it for me, and as you'll hear later, I'm paying it forward. Don't call me with that nonsense, though. I'm telling you, I will hang up on you. All right? We clear?
Yes.
Are we clear? All right. With that, I'm going to end it for now. And again, just keep your head up. Stay positive. Stay motivated. There's going to be days that it's going to seem hard, but always tell yourself, this is the best day of my life. Always tell yourself, this is the best day of my life. And if somebody asks you, why is it the best day of your life, you just say to them, try missing one. All right? Thank you.